Russian manicure is not banned and it's not dangerous, but the fear-mongering online is out of control. I am Radina Ignatova, a professional nail expert and educator with over 12 years of experience. I was trained in Eastern Europe and I've been based in the UK for many years now. I'm here to give you the missing context from every viral video and every fear-based headline. When you see a headline screaming Russian manicure is banned, what actually is happening? In the United States, cosmetology law says the nail technicians cannot remove living tissue. That language is very broad and it's been taken completely out of context. These laws were written decades ago, before modern e-file techniques even existed. They were not written specifically about Russian manicure. They meant to prevent untrained people from performing medical procedures. But now that same broad language is being applied to professional nail techniques and it's creating panic. Here is what every fear-mongering headline don't tell you. Russian manicure can be performed entirely throughout exfoliation. Just controlled e-file work, removing dead cuticle tissue, no cutting, no trauma. When done this way, there is no legal issue anywhere. Not in the US, not in the UK, and not in Europe. The controversy isn't about the technique itself. It's about aggressive, improper versions shown on viral videos online by untrained people. And here is what concerns me the most. If the panic continues, this amazing technique could be banned for real. And just like Hema and other perfectly good ingredients that we've been using for years. And why? Because of these incorrect and damaging techniques shown online. Because of the technique itself, it's not dangerous. I was trained in Eastern Europe in professional Russian manicure techniques. I've been working in the UK for many years now, where this technique can be a standard professional practice when performed properly. Across Europe, we have professional training standards, health and safety regulations, hygiene protocols, and thousands of qualified nail technicians performing this technique every single day. The idea about Russian manicure being dangerous simply doesn't match the reality of how practiced professionally across entire Europe continent. Yes, regulations are different between the US versus Europe and the UK, but different regulations don't mean that one way is right and the other one is wrong. They reflect by different philosophies and approaches. I have been performing Russian manicure for over years. My clients have healthier cuticles, longer lasting results, and over time their skin produces less cuticle, and some of my regular clients have completely clean epineuchium with barely any overgrowth at all. So is Russian manicure dangerous? No, when performed correctly by trained professional. Dangerous is lack of proper training, copying techniques from TikTok videos, working without proper anatomy understanding, using aggressive form, not understanding proper e-file control and technique. The scary versions that you see online causing bleeding, trauma, those are not professional Russian manicures. Those are untrained people attempting advanced techniques without proper knowledge. Here is what professional Russian manicure actually involves. Thorough anatomy understanding, proper e-file control with correct split angles, understanding how to work with each client's unique structure, working with precision and control, no aggression, and prioritizing long-term nail health and skin adaptation. And this is why the results are much more long-lasting. Much of the work is pure exfoliation, controlled removal of dead skin tissue, proper e-file techniques, and sometimes not even cutting required. When additional work is necessary, a trained professional knows how to work safely with each client's anatomy. Let's talk about why the panic is happening. The legal term removing living tissue is incredibly broad. If you take it literally and apply it strictly, it would technically prohibit many standards in nail beauty services. This is not how a professional regulations meant to work. These laws exist to ensure public safety and proper training and licensing. These are not meant to ban techniques that have been performed safely for decades across Europe and other regions. Context matters, training matters, professional standards matters. What you're seeing now is fearmongering. Taking broad legal language, removing all context, and creating panic. That doesn't reflect the reality of professional practice. Russian manicure performed by trained professionals using proper technique, understanding anatomy, prioritizing nail safety. It's not dangerous and it's not what you see online. If you are a nail technician considering learning Russian manicure, here is what you need to know. First, Russian manicure can be performed entirely throughout exfoliation. This approach is safe, it's effective and legal everywhere, and the procedure has excellent results. Second, if you are in a region with specific restrictions, you need to adapt your technique simply to comply with local restrictions. Professional nail technicians understand how to work with professional nail technicians should know how to work with their jurisdiction's requirements. Third, proper nail training is everything. Don't learn advanced techniques from social media. Learn from qualified nail education who teaches anatomy, safety protocols, and professional standards. Fourth, the goal of Russian manicure is healthier nails and skin over time. It's not to cause trauma or bleeding or aggression. If it does, these techniques are being used incorrectly. Fifth, client aftercare is essential. Educate your clients on proper cuticle oil use, hand care, and maintenance between appointments. This is going to support your work and is going to adapt their skin properly. And finally, don't let fearmongering stop you from learning valuable professional skills. Just make sure that you learn them properly from qualified nail educators with proper attention to anatomy and safety. We cannot let this amazing technique to be banned for real. Like what happened with Hema, just because of poor teaching and improper techniques are shown on social media. I teach professional Russian manicures and e-file manicures in my master classes at Artistic Touch Nail Training Academy. What I teach, it focuses on nail anatomy and safety, controlled exfoliation techniques, understanding how to work safely with each unique client anatomy, building long-term nail health, creating cleaner application for better adhesion and prevent flooding, and professional standards with results that do not cause trauma. And I always have aftercare protocols. This is a European professional approach technique that is being performed safely for years. Proper training and attention to safety. If you want to learn e-file and Russian manicures the right way, with the professional way, the safe way that produces beautiful results and healthy nails, link to my academy in the description down below. I am Radina Ignatova, founder of Artistic Touch Nail Training Academy and the Nail Wiki. Don't believe fear-mongering, learn facts, learn proper techniques, and always prioritize your client's safety and nail health. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe, and links to my websites in the description down below.